Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alani. I am a paranormal investigator. Yes. I'll begin with two things. Number one, truth and reality are two different things. Truth can have perceptions. Reality remains same for all of us. Number two, do ghosts exist? क्या भूत होते हैं? You see, after investigating more than 40 Indian haunted locations and have looked into more than 100 cases of such paranormal activity, I very much am being sure and very convincingly can say that I don't know. I don't know. But I know one thing for sure, that it doesn't exist in a way which we have perceived so far. सरकटा बच्चा झाड़ी पे नहीं झूल रहा है, नहीं। बड़े दांत वाला राक्षस छत से नहीं देख रहा है, इसमें नहीं देख रहा। चुड़ैल के पैर उल्टे नहीं है, नहीं है। Trust. I'll be experiencing few things from this paranormal habit. That's the perks of being an investigator. Even a stage staff behave very abruptly.
And it is an eerie speech falling.
I guess so. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the mystique world of paranormal. Paranormal? Paranormal? Change the slide please, first one. Right? Okay. First of all, what is paranormal investigation is? Is it a superpower to have? No. Is it the same way which we have seen on TV? Like these few cool guys wearing some cool clothes and having some cool gadgets to have, and they are getting inside the darkness and like the meter says beep 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 and see just that's the ghost. And the reporter with the mic, ये देखिए हमें मिल गया. And people on the TV who are watching in their respective homes, they are like, oh, देखो इसको भूत मिल गया. मैं कह नहीं रहा था तुम्हारे मिल जाएगा तुम्हें. No, it is not like that. Paranormal investigation is a method where you actually mix the myths and the science, and you try to look for a logic. Every time you look for a logic, you will find it. Am I, an atheist? No. Am I a non-believer? No. I have a very great belief on God and ghosts. In fact, I am a person who does 9 days Navratra straight. I have a very great belief on God and ghosts. But I know one thing very much clearly in my head, that the God will never come on planet Earth and give me like 500 crores and will say, Javada Ashkar. Right? The same way, I don't think a ghost will come and ride my body and will say, यार मेरा जब बड़ा था तो आइसक्रीम खाना रह गया था, अब तू खिला. Possession, ladies and gentlemen, is not real. Until unless I will feel that. So I am a person who says, if it is there, prove me. Make me the rat of that laboratory where you experience and practices all the occult. I am ready to die. But are you? Whenever you challenge some sort of initiatives, the things will fall. God and ghosts, they may be existing, they must be existing, I do not know, but it certainly do not exist in the way which we have perceived so far. In our society, there's We are talking about every sort of awareness. We are talking about female feticide, we are talking about gender biasness, we are talking about home violence and whatnot. But the basics this country operates on is the blind faiths and the superstitions. We are not talking about that. We are just following it blindly. What my grandfather told my father, and my father told me, I'm not going to tell the same thing to my kids. Because I am going to tell him that better, logic is real, magic is not. It depends on you, that how do you want to treat yourself? How do you want to envision tomorrow when it comes to paranormal, when it comes to blind faith, superstition and misbeliefs? It entirely depends on you. Do you want to be the person who No. Don't be that. You see, the human psychology works on basically two things. We work on extremes. Only extremes we function on. Either the good will give us prosperity, happiness, and everything, or either the evil or the negative will destroy us. Why we are working on functioning like that? Why we always have to choose a side? Either yes or no. Why? There has to be a middle way. There has to be sometimes being choosing not a side is the greatest decision to take. So I believe when it comes to the good and the evil, when it comes to the God and the ghost, there is not necessarily that we need to choose a side. There are things which have been made to benefit ourselves, to benefit us. Let those things do not harm you anyway. If God is there, that is good. That is really good. I appreciate it. I'm a big follower of God. What God gives me, it gives me hope. Whenever I feel down in my life, I go to a temple, I look at the idol, and I say that, please do something. I don't know, something whispers in my ear, and everything will be fine. But is he coming down to do it for you? No. You need to do it by yourself. Same thing. When it concerns to ghosts, even if it is there, let it be. It's not coming to haunt you. It's not, certainly. Try my hands on. Try your hands on. Ask to a person who has gone through some sort of paranormal activity. Start questioning that person. You will find a logical answer. And what is the reason behind it? I think this. Fear. A forward letter जो हमारे नवरस में आता है, it belongs to our 9 emotions. Fear is the emotion which has to be the weakest one. But it has become the strongest one. How? Because since childhood, fear is being injected in you. Fear is being feeding in you. And it starts right from your home. To all the people, every one of us, बेटा सो जाओ वरना चुड़ैल आ जाएगी, बेटा खाना खा लो वरना भूत आ जाएगा, बेटा बाहर मत जाओ वरना वो औरत उठा के ले जाएगी. हम अपने बच्चों को ऐसे बड़ा क्यों कर रहे हैं? There has to be other ways around. Why we are not looking for the other ways around? Why we are injecting those fear techniques in that particular baby? The weakest emotion becomes strongest as the baby rises. It grows. And the fear is running a lot of shops, trust me. As I said very much in the beginning of my talk, that please do not get offended. This is my personal opinion. A lot of people these days running some sort of businesses. You know what this business is all about? It runs on 500 rupees note. Just 500. Getting a beautiful bride for yourself cost 500. Being the richest man alive overnight cost 500. Want to practice Vashikaran? Cost 500. Want to have an overnight intercourse sexual potential? Cost 500. 500 is the fees to all the problems of your life solutions. You know, I went to this Babaji and I asked him that, Baba, I really want to know that how this Vashikaran works. He said, Beta, my fees starts from 2000. I said, well, it's very much expensive, but I'm willing to pay that because I'm really in love with a girl and वो मेरी पहुंच से बहुत ज़्यादा दूर है. I cannot reach her. Baba says, don't worry, I'm there. हो जाएगा. Tell me the name. I said, Angelina Jolie. He says, what? I said, Angelina Jolie. Julie. No, not Julie. Angelina Jolie. I said, beta, she's an actress in Hollywood. She stays in USA. इंडिया की बताओ तो क्यों वीजा लगता पावर में है. There has been a lot of things. I am not against any culture. I am not against anything. I just want to start the trend of questioning. Question. Ask your people, ask your society, ask yourself that whatever you have been following, doing, trending, is it right or is it wrong? Why are you doing it? Before I say something, I'm about to say, again, statutory warning, no offense, my opinion. We all earn, we all pay taxes to the government. Whenever I want to know where is my tax, where is my money going, I'll file a RTI, I'll ask the government that, dear sir, I have paid 50,000 rupees tax in past 2 years, where did my money go? Government gently will reply you and will tell you that your money has been used in such things. You know, we have constructed bridges or roads or whatever it is. Okay, fine, I'm super happy. I'm a middle class man. I work 5 days a week from 10 o'clock in the morning right to 8 p.m. I get so much tired that money is so much valuable to me. When I go to a temple with my mother asked me to drop some money in the donation box. I happily do that. I feel very grateful about that. I love it. From past 2 years, I have calculated that I have donated around 2,146 rupees to few temples, and every time I visit with my mother. Ladies and gentlemen, just one question. I want to know, where is my 2,146 rupees? I want to donate more. I want to donate more. I want to do the needful for the helpful people. Where is my 2,146? Where did it go? Whom to ask? Just a random temple I visited, I asked the priest the other day that, sir, can you please tell me, Pandit ji, that मैंने इतना दान दिया था, ये पैसा. बेटा जरूरतमंदों की सेवा में लगा दिया. चलो. Okay. Satisfied. Happily, smiling, जरूरतमंदों की सेवा में लग गया. मंदिर से बाहर पैर रखा, 20 जरूरतमंद मंदिर के बाहर बैठे थे. इनको तो दिया नहीं गया कहाँ? I am not denying of the fact of donating. I am only asking that start questioning that where is your money going? That's it. That's it. I am not against any practice or ritual. I am just saying that I should know where is all these things operating. Welcome, my girlfriend. The lady in the white. India के हर शहर में there's a story about this woman. कुछ कहते हैं भाई गोद में बच्चा लेके कार के साथ दौड़ती है. ओके चलो. कुछ कहते हैं कि लिफ्ट मांग के पीछे वाली सीट पे आके बैठ जाती है. कुछ कहते हैं छत के ऊपर बैठी रहती है, कुछ कहते हैं यहाँ मिलती है वहाँ, अजीब अजीब सी. It's been around 10 years that I've been looking for her. आर्य मिल कॉलोनी देख ली मुंबई में, भानगढ़ देख लिया, हर जगह देख लिया, कहीं मिल ही नहीं रही है ये. आप लोगों को कहीं मिले तो बताना. काफी दिनों पहले I bought a gift for her, a new sari actually. I want to gift her. At least बोलूँगा बहन धो तो ले, बहुत गंदी हो गई. It's been thousands of years that these stories are conveying by generations, and we are not questioning. We are just following it blindly. I think this is the right time to talk about it. I think this is the right time to question about it. Why? Why do you want to question? Because, ladies and gentlemen, we kill around 500 women every year in India in the name of witchcraft. Every year. हम उनको चुड़ैल बता के मार देते हैं. This is the right time when you try to talk about that was that woman whom you killed was a witch? And even if she was, how did you get the superpower to prove it? You must have heard all these news everywhere. That one woman was brutalized there, thrashed there, she was into fire and everything. Give me one piece of news, just one piece of news from past 100 years which says कि भारत में एक मर्द को राक्षस बता के पीटा गया. None. Why? Because the same rituals when a man performs, we call them tantric, oghad, oja, we worship them, we give respect to them. But when a woman does it, we call her a witch, we brutalize her, we thrash her, we kill her, we make her nude, go down on the streets by saying that she is the one who is culprit of our society. No, that's not right. Even that woman is a witch. Let's go. Let's just say that it is true, it is fact. She was a witch. Let's just make it realize. According to mythology of the people who are brutalizing her, which says that a witch is so powerful that she can thrash 1,000 men like that. तो फिर 10-20 लोगों या 100 लोगों में इतनी ताकत कहाँ से आई? Now, there is something which is not right. And we should think about it. Because we don't think, we just judge. Do you know the master of knowledge and information these days? It is Google. Google is not only being the source of information, but also have become a reference. भाई ये देखना Google पे पढ़ा मैंने bro. Like Google पे. सब कुछ मिलेगा Google पे. One day, I was going through a list of articles. I went on Google and I typed most haunted locations in India. It said Bhangarh is India's most haunted, officially haunted locations. I said, okay, that's very great. Then the other day, I was watching a news channel. जिनको होना सबसे तेज था, हो गए जरूरत से ज्यादा तेज. You see, 9 बजे प्राइम टाइम पर शो चल रहा था. भारत की सबसे भूतहा जगह है, जिसमें जो एंकर साहब थे, नाम नहीं लूंगा, काफी रेप्यूटेड एंकर हैं, वो भानगढ़ को इंडिया की ऑफिशियल हॉन्टेड लोकेशन बता रहे थे. And we all know, who all know about Bhangarh here, by the way? Give me a loud cheer if anyone knows about Bhangarh. So almost everybody. That day I thought of investigating Bhangarh. I went thrice there. First time I spent 2 nights. Second time I spent 5 nights. And third time I spent 3 nights. And I found nothing. People have given me the reference of this board outside कि बाहर देखना ब्रो तू कैसे बोल रहा है, बाहर आर्कोलॉजिकल सर्वे ऑफ इंडिया ने बोर्ड लगा के रखा है कि शाम को 6 बजे के बाद एंटर नहीं कर सकते. Fine. We do not question. First thing, आर्कोलॉजिकल सर्वे ऑफ इंडिया के अंदर जितनी भी लोकेशंस आती हैं, you cannot enter into all those locations post 6 p.m. It's not just Bhangar, because these are protected monuments. Number 2, when the piece of information said India's most official haunted location, apply your brains. Is there any body in India which can declare such thing? No. Then how it become official? We just want to go by the information. Any information, we'll just consume it and we'll say, okay, fine, I'm going to believe that. For that example, the same place like Kuldhara, 15 kilometers towards the border from Jaisalmer, established 300 years back by Paliwal Brahmins and ruined 200 years back by the same Paliwal Brahmins. People have made stories, this is curse, और रात में यहाँ पे सरकट्टा बच्चा घूमता है गली में, औरतें चीखती हैं, चिल्लाती. I've spent nights here, and I'm alive. Like shadow है इधर, I'm alive. I'm not a ghost. No, this is not happening. This is a picture, if you can see on your screen. Look at it in the middle. Can you see something? Can you see a shadow in the middle? Yes? In the picture you will see that there is a shadow standing in the air in the middle of the picture. Can you see it? Anybody can see it? Yeah. What do you think? Was it? What is it? I'll tell you two things. One, by the way, before that, this picture was taken in Vasai Fort, Mumbai at 2:30 p.m. in the night. Vasai Fort, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the most notorious and very famous for haunted activities around Mumbai. One, think of the perceptions here. I was feeling very much low in my life. I was very much depressed. I went in the Vasai Fort. I thought, that's it. That's the end of my life and I'll commit suicide. I was thinking of the suicide. Suddenly, this figure appeared. And it said, आज से तेरी जिंदगी बदल जाएगी. और उसके बाद मैं यहाँ खड़ा हूँ. It was God. I have seen God, ladies and gentlemen. दूसरा पहलू. I was investigating this place with all my gadgets and tool and cool cameras and everything. At 2:30 in the night, I saw this thing and I captured this picture. By the way, this picture is not fake. 2 times forensic has been done. It is a ghost. None of them is true. The fact is, this is air density created by atmospheric pressure at some certain point. It's totally on you how you want to see things, feel things, and deal with things. Talking about the theme. Talking about the thing, the one last thing, envisioning tomorrow. This is all depends on us, that how we want to envision our tomorrow when it comes to blind faith and superstitions. I remember I was talking to Mukesh last night and I told him that Purani should not be repeated in India. 11 people should not hang themselves in the name of blind faith and superstitions in India again. Do not kill your women. Do not hang yourself. Do not run behind babas and tantric and people to have fame, money and love overnight. The only shortcut of getting and prosperity and happiness in your life is work hard. Nothing, and there is no magic. We all are humans, we all are same. The book of Revelation says there will be a day where somebody will try to imitate God. And that's the day we need to fear. And I think that day has emerged. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.